Welcome to Hangzhou Future Science Town, a place where the past, present, and future of China converge in one stunning landscape. Nestled in the western part of Hangzhou, near the banks of the Qiantang River, this district is not just a business zone. It's a vision of what a sustainable, smart city can become. Here, traditional Hangzhou beauty, lakes, willows, and winding rivers meets next-generation innovation, from AI to biomedicine, from robotics to smart mobility. Hangzhou has always been a city that blends nature and human ingenuity. 1,000 years ago, it was the capital of the Southern Song dynasty, a center of culture, art, and commerce. Today, the city carries that same ambition, but in a digital form. When Hangzhou launched Future Science Town in 2014, its vision was clear: to build a model of innovation rooted in ecology, to attract top global talent, and to foster technologies that solve real human problems: clean energy, smart healthcare, intelligent mobility, and sustainable living. It's not just about skyscrapers and startups. It's about reshaping how people live with technology without losing touch with the environment that surrounds them. One of the most striking things about this place is its urban design philosophy. Hangzhou doesn't erase its past, it builds on it. You'll notice wide wetlands and natural reserves carefully woven between research labs and corporate campuses. The idea is to create a livable innovation ecosystem, not just an industrial park. Parks, waterways, and bike paths connect everything, from the Alibaba DAMO Academy for discovery, adventure, momentum, and outlook, to Zhejiang University's Innovation Research Institute, and the Dreamtown Entrepreneurship Hub, one of China's most successful incubators. It's a seamless fusion, heritage of craftsmanship, respect for ecology, and a vision powered by future technology. So, what role does this place play in China's next chapter of innovation? Hangzhou Future Science Town serves as a national testbed for frontier research. Here, breakthroughs in AI chips, intelligent robotics, new materials, and digital healthcare are being rapidly commercialized. It's where academic research meets venture capital, where ideas become startups and startups scale into unicorns. The district is home to over 3,000 tech enterprises, and many of them are part of Hangzhou's larger innovation engine. Companies linked to Alibaba, Hikvision, Supcon, and Dahua. This synergy forms what locals call the Six Little Dragons, 6 leading firms that represent Hangzhou's rise in advanced manufacturing, AI, and robotics. They include Hikvision, a global leader in computer vision and IoT. Dahua Technology, known for intelligent security systems. Supcon, an industrial automation pioneer. Focuslight, specializing in laser technology. ArcSoft, an artificial intelligence imaging powerhouse. And CloudWalk, advancing facial recognition and AI algorithms. These companies don't just operate in Hangzhou, they shape the global conversation on smart technology. Hangzhou has quietly become one of China's top 3 tech cities, alongside Beijing and Shenzhen. It's the home of Alibaba, but it's also where hundreds of smaller startups experiment with digital finance, smart manufacturing, and future mobility. The government supports this with incentives for R&D, low-carbon construction, and global talent recruitment. Here, scientists and entrepreneurs can collaborate with universities, tech giants, and venture capital in one integrated zone. It's what many urban planners call a sandbox of the future, a live experiment in how to run a city on intelligence, not just infrastructure. As we drive through the town, you'll notice how open and calm it feels. Low-carbon buildings wrapped in glass and greenery, cafes filled with young engineers and scientists, and public art that reminds everyone of Hangzhou's poetic heritage. This balance between serenity and innovation is what gives Future Science Town its unique soul. It's not a copy of Silicon Valley. It's Hangzhou's interpretation of what an intelligent city should look like: warm, human, and sustainable.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going live, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Looking ahead, Hangzhou wants to make this district a world-class innovation corridor, connecting China's eastern seaboard with global tech networks. It's part of a larger vision called Digital Zhejiang, which aims to digitize governance, economy, and everyday life. And the Future Science Town is the prototype of that vision. As global companies open R&D centers here, as more young founders settle here for its quality of life and resources, Hangzhou is proving that innovation doesn't have to mean chaos. It can mean harmony between human creativity, technological progress, and a natural world. From silk to silicon, Hangzhou has always been about creating value through imagination. The Future Science Town is just the latest chapter in that story, a living laboratory for the next generation of innovators. As night falls over these glowing glass buildings, you realize this isn't just a place to work. It's a blueprint for how cities of tomorrow might live and breathe. This is Hangzhou, where history dreams and the future begins. Thank you for coming along on this 40-minute journey through Hangzhou's future. If you enjoyed this drive, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more immersive tours of China's most fascinating urban innovation zones. See you next time. 下次见.